Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Well, let's see what is going on currently on the euro currency. Well, yesterday we said that market in fact has accomplished some conditions of journal directional patterns. Well, the one problem with this, I see just with the huge volatility on the euro currency, since I prefer to see the bread and butters and directional patterns when it comes in some bit calmer manner, not such tremendous opposite action to the previous thrust. But by the booking approach, this is two directional patterns. First is the bread and butter sell, and second is the bearish stretch, since market simultaneously has hit level of the daily overbought. Well, the major question here is whether market continue move higher or not. Well, hardly it will happen today because, as I said, market in fact has the chance, or at least theoretical possibility for give us a butterfly sell pattern or something of that sort. But market now stands at overbought. Hardly it will happen today, because for that purpose, to give us some reversal pattern, market should move higher than this top. And currently, in current situation, I think that's just impossible during today's trading session. The one thing that euro likes to show is such sort of price action, as you see here. That happens very often. Here you see something of that sort again. So take a look. When the market tremendously moves in some direction, here is again it was upward action and hits significantly the overbought condition and turns to some flat action. Later it very often shows the 1618 extension. That could happen in fact. The same is here. Action hitting overbought, sideways consolidation, extension. Probably here also was the 618. Right, also 1618 extension. Well, that sometimes happens, but in the condition in general, financial markets usually hurts of overbought and oversold conditions are greater than non-financial markets. I mean commodities and stocks. Not stocks, probably not. Commodities markets. The commodities markets could stand inside of the overbought and oversold condition for a considerable period of time. You could see, for instance, take a look at the gold market. But financials are usually tries and make attempts to exit from this uncomfortable situation as soon as possible. That's why I do not believe much with the possibility that market will show some really fast appreciation within the couple of nearest trading sessions. That's the first moment. Speaking about the particular journal patrons, the target of the bread and butter sell stands right here. It's 129.30 area, 618 support of the whole backward move. So we have discussed it a million of times already. Now let's take a look on the intraday charts. Well, on the 4-hour time frame, I did not see anything interesting. On the hourly time frame, in fact, guys, to the previous analysis, I could add only this pattern. Also, I did not see much more here. So that would be just the compounding downward action ABCD retracement that, as you can see, give us an agreement right around the target of the bread and butter trade. That's all that I see right now here. Nothing more. So it's a bit not very comfortable to see with this sort of the price action. It's very flat. Well, not very natural for development of the ABCD actions, but this could be understood from the point of view that that was really tremendous and fast move, and investors need to some time for accommodation, especially because today is Friday. It's very difficult to make decisions after such a solid move to the upside. That's why probably this action is a bit not quite natural for the ABCD development. Also, such sort of the price action is very typical for the stretch patterns, because if you are dealing with the stretch, you will see that in most cases market shows some choppy price action, since in fact the stretch action develops against the major trend, and the major condition for stretch pattern is oversold or overbought condition at significant support. So market has to move against the major trend due to these moments, because oversold and that is compounds with the resistance stronger than just the trend. That's why the price action is like the struggle between the trend and the oversold condition, or overbought. In our case, it's overbought. That's why I think that market is not done yet with this potential downward development. Currently, I do not see any moments that could say that probably market will fail to reach this area. I think that it's still possible. Well, especially because market still stands at the overbought condition. Well, that's why I think that currently we still could hold the short position with the same target as we have decided yesterday. Yes, this is a bit slow development. Here we see some indecision by the market action, but we should not be surprised by that if we take into consideration the conditions at which market now starting making an attempt to continue move down. Well, that's absolutely normal for, as I said, stretch pattern, and taking into consideration that market stands now after the solid move up, so that has changed the situation drastically on the short-term perspective. Well, it's a bit difficult to for human being side just to reverse and take the opposite direction, and market needs some investors need some time to understand what has happened, how new this information, how it's really important, because we previously known that Fed Reserve said that in general we should not expect the fast close of quantitative easing, and Bernanke make an announcement that right after the FOMC meeting, even before the protocol has been released, that Fed didn't mean that they start to close the quantitative easing very soon. So this, in fact, information is not new. The real importance of that information is that this information is official, that it stands in the protocol of the FOMC meeting. Well, that's major value of this information, but it's not new. That's why it's not very easy to understand how valuable this information in reality. That's why I think we could explain such sort of the action by these reasons. So that's my thought on the current situation. In true words, I think that we still could hold the short positions. Take a look at what will happen, because currently, as I said, I do not see any drastic changes that could say that probably market will not continue move lower.